drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Hey, alert, alert! Down.
After the pick, here's Mayfield again. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. Irving here from the gun. He's going to pull it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 1-point game. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the grab game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. On here with Will Shipley. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Shuck now on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you can do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Here's Shuck. He finds Bailey working downfield here. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down. We've set it downs from 37.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Saints.
From the gun, Shipley gets it. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He gets it complete to Will Shipley. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
Just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
The right side, cut by Olave. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Shuck on 3rd down. This one's caught. And first down, not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's good.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this crowd moving.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. To throw again here, it's Chubb. Forced out to his right.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. Chuck now on 3rd and goal. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints finish off their opening drive. For the extra point, here's Smith. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
Buccaneers 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Good. Watch.
Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Baker now from the gun. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. 2nd down, Mayfield to pass. Down the field, Evans has it. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. It's a 14-7 game. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Ready to go with our 2nd quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score.
Good. Watch out.
Irving on the counter. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7.
Watch out.
Mayfield now from the gun. Makes the catch. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Good. Watch out.
Irving. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the 2nd after clipping into the lead. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Shipley. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
A gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Chuck now from the gun. Hits his running back. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
39-yard line.
Here's Chuck, 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. Inside the 30. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Will Shipley touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Working quickly here.
4 yards on the pick.
From the gun, Mayfield. Short pass brought in. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Run. Point it right.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
180! Hey, alert 33. What's up?
They'll indeed go for this. It's Mayfield. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Yonaseker. And the Saints get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. 1st and 10 from the 32. Shipley on the give, headed left. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Again, it's Shipley. And he's down very close to that 1st, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Another one. It's pushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And this one belongs to the Bucs.
3rd down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing 4th down, they're off the field completely.
And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
He throws it deep to the left side. Coming near the goal line. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. McLaughlin sacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers tie this game at 21.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On the give, here's Shipley. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. He's got it over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down from the 41.
19 Tiger. Let's go.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Gets made by Alvin Kamara. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Shuck working from the gun. Completed to his running back. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
2nd and 3 now. Shuck. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that 1st down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It's Kamara on 3rd down. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. It's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, Well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Trying for it with Shaw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound.
And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Bucs have the first. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're gonna run out their field goal unit. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And they've taken back the lead.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He works so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
Starting from the 5. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Now a give right side to Shipley. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Chuck to throw. Caught, nice game left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
A gain of 21 yards.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Sharp looking to pass here. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Shuck now on first down. He finds Bailey working downfield here. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Here we go. 19,
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Reed now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Start.
Here's the give to Irving. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just done it very successfully.
And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
This is Irving on second. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. 5 men in the secondary for the Saints. Third down. Right back to Irving now. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. Working quickly here. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. It in close. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 3. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Returning it from the 4.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Now Shuck to throw. Buying some time right. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Shuck's going to throw here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down, here's Shuck. Cut out left. get him down after he gets into the 48. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. To throw again here, it's Shuck. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it, and out he goes on the final play of the quarter. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. A give to Shipley, running left. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Chuck on 3rd down. It's his running back. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That goes for a gain of just 1. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
First down, Saints.
Motioning the tight end now. Here's Shuck. 1st and 10. He rolls to his right. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal.
1st and goal, New Orleans.
From the red zone on 1st. On the move, headed right. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 4th quarter lead. Now a try to go up by 4. Put it out of the range of a field goal. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Saints take a 4-point lead.
Buccaneers, 31.
Reed now to kick this one away. Johnson now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. This play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. You can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 33-yard line.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Down the field. Evans has it. Gets it to the 15. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You know, Kate, you often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. The flag comes out, so this is gonna back them up to the edge of the end zone. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Real.
Baker now from the gun. A Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and make it another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Irving here from the gun. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6.
Let's go, boys, let's go!
The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now third.
Back to throw it. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Danny Stutzman comes up with it. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shuck working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
16 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Let's go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches.
Let's check. 72 for Wolf. Go!
Shuck running the sneak. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Saints holding a 4-point lead. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
70 line. 19 lock, 10 for 11. Buffalo 18.
He's back to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Check, go!
Kamara running out of the gun. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! Christian is in with the INT. And the Buccaneers have some new life in the fourth.
I'm not going to lie, when he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And now it's second down.
Set. 180. Run, run, run. Pistol.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. 2nd and 15. Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And the Saints make the play that should win. This game.
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
First down now, ball at the 33. Handoff now to Shipley. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They give on second to Camara. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. Third down, they need 7. Another run for Camara. And he's going to have the first down there for the Saints. And that should be enough to run out the rest of this one.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
So this a win on the road for the Saints. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, and the E go to my house. You can love. What are we waiting for? Life can be tough.